Welcome to the KX Country Clubhouse. My name's Derek Mann from KX 96 Afternoons. Today, joined by Bailey Zimmerman.
Let's go. What's
Hey,
going on?
man. I first got to ask you, when are you going to be releasing new music?
Oh, dude, I just put out an album, but dude, I'll get it. Give me like 5 minutes. I'm good.
I saw your reel from yesterday. I had to ask. People are so demanding.
Yeah, it's like funny. Like people are like, yeah, dude. So when are you gonna put out new music? And I'm like, dude, that was like a month and a half ago. Like, oh my gosh, that took me
Yeah.
like 2 years to make.
Yeah. That's still classified as new.
Yeah, give me a
Yeah,
sec.
man. Listen, I've been a huge fan of yours since I think I heard Change on TikTok like 4 years ago. That song was like on repeat for the longest time. I think you came here like a year or two later and you played like a small country club in Toronto. That was the first time I saw you. But like now we're talking Bailey Zimmerman headlining arena tour, which I know is a new thing for you.
Dude, how crazy is that, right? That's what
I know.
I've been saying that. Thanks for the love on Change as well, dude.
Yeah.
That was my third song I ever put out. It's
Okay.
insane. That's so crazy that we go that far back. But dude, I've been saying it. It's so funny because it's like I literally went from like my mom's trailer like 4 years ago, and now I'm like headlining arenas. Like I had never sang 4 years ago, living with my mom in a trailer, and then I put a video on TikTok, and here we are talking today about to headline
Isn't
arenas. Let's go.
that's the wildest thing, like to think back and like look that far back to now. But I mean, between that, with the tour announcement, with your recent collaborations, like, but between even all of that and the whirlwind of these last few years, can you even pick like a recent pinch me moment?
Man, man, honestly, I have I am so blessed. I'm like unbelievably blessed. I have pinch me moments every single day.
No doubt.
Every single day there is something new. Like one of the really big ones here lately was, dude, I got to buy my mom a house.
Okay.
And we're redoing the house, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
it's like one of the only houses in town where I'm from, like with a pool.
Okay.
So it's like I'm really proud of that, and I'm really just like thankful for that, and like huge pinch me moment. We got to go back home and
Mm.
show her and surprise her, and it was so cool. I haven't put that video out yet, but
Okay. So this is like pretty recent that this happened.
yeah. We're redoing the house right now. I'm gonna put a
Okay.
video out about it. We're still like filming everything, but
Cool.
yeah. So that was the latest. Like, whoa! I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe this is happening. Whoa.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's such a big deal for you. I do want to talk about Different Nights, Same Rodeo, which was, of course, released the same day as your headlining set at Boots here in Canada. What was it like? Because I know you had some celebrations here in Canada. What was that like celebrating the launch of the new album here with Canadians?
Oh man, it couldn't have worked out more perfect than that.
Mhm.
It was so wild. It was so wild. We did album signing
Mhm.
that day. Man, and it was crazy. One of the big moments of that day was so cool. I went out to do album signings, and then we had like, man, 500. I think it was like 500 or
Okay.
1,000 or 1,000 people, whatever. A lot of freaking people.
Yeah.
And I signed every album, and but throughout the day, they lined up at the beginning of the day, and the rain came in. The
Mm.
first like batch of this like crazy storm rain, and they had to send everybody away. They made me leave, and everybody was like mad, and I was like, "Yo, give me a sec, I'm coming back." And then I went back and kept signing. Then we just waited out the rain together. I was like, "No, I'm waiting here with them." And then we kept signing, and we did it all day, and it couldn't have worked out better. I did the album release party that night before,
Yeah.
album signing that day, and then rocked my freaking head off that night.
Mhm.
It was so fun, dude. Yeah, couldn't have worked out better.
I will tell you, almost every year at that festival, there's one day that's a rainstorm. So if you ever come back, be prepared that that's probably going to happen again. I don't know why that weekend is always cursed like that, but
Hey,
be
rock
prepared.
and roll. It's rock and roll. Let's rock.
Yeah.
Rain's not gonna stop us. Let's go.
All right. Well, I wanted to ask about to Luke Combs and backup plan. Obviously, how did you guys connect on that? And I also wanted to ask that you guys, if there was a backup plan that you needed in real life, which one of you would be the planner?
Okay. I'm gonna answer the second question first. I
Sure.
think I would be the better planner.
Okay.
but I think we would both motivate each other to not have a plan because that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we can't do this. What are we doing? We can't have a backup plan. And then we would go back and forth and be like, I'm like, dude, but what if we did this? He'd be like, no. And then if he came up with something, I'd be like, dude, whoa, man, we can't have a back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we wouldn't have a backup plan.
No
That
backup plan.
for question number two.
Yeah.
And then question number one
Yeah.
is, dude, honestly, the like one of the craziest stories of like my music, like other than like we said, like, growing up like just rough with my mom and then
Mhm.
randomly started singing like 4 years ago and then that thing and that story. This is probably like one of the second most crazy. uh
Okay.
it was like, so I got Backup Plan as an acoustic demo from Tucker Bethard, and it was written by Tucker Bethard, Jimmy Bell, and John Sherwood. And Tucker sent it to me, and I was with my producer, so we listened to it, and he said, "Hey, man, you had always talked to me about your dad and him always like telling you to like not have a backup plan and not not uh, to not give 50% at what you're doing, to give 100% of what you're doing. My dad always told me that." And I was like, okay. So I clicked the song, and it was like really acoustic and no energy and
Mhm.
nothing like it is now. It was like super like eerie almost.
Yeah.
When I got off that phone call, or when I got off of listening to that demo, I was like, dude, you know who would crush that? Luke Combs would like crush this song.
Yeah.
And but I didn't know Luke Combs. So I was like,
Okay. So
well,
that poses an issue there.
oh, right. Yeah. That's what Austin actually said, that he was like, well, do you know Luke? And I'm like, no, I've met him like once. And he's like,
Yeah.
well, that's an issue. And I'm like, yeah. Well,
Hmm.
okay. So I'm like, hey, God's plan. If God wants it to happen, he'll make it happen. Like, I'll
Hmm.
just, hey, I said it. So maybe, I don't know. So then Luke invites me to concert for Carolina when the floods happened, that benefit concert. And we were out there and we hung out like all day, rehearsed the song we were going to sing that night, and ended up becoming like really good friends. And like, I was like, dang, I really like this guy. And he was like, man, I really like you too. And I was like, all right, cool. So then he gave me his number and like wrote out a text, like typed out a text, would never hit send for like 2 weeks because I was like, like
Mm.
nervous to send this. So then hit send one day, and then a month goes by, and he didn't text me back. And then all of a sudden, I get a text out of the blue one day, and I was like, oh, what the heck? And I look, and it's Luke Combs, and he's like, dude, this song rips. I'm in. I'll do it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. All right, sick. And then we recorded it. He invited me to do the music video at Stagecoach. It's number one. It went number one in the US, about to be
Yes.
Canada. Like, it's been the craziest story because when I first got the song, I never expected it. Like in my head, it was an awesome song, but I didn't think it would be a song people would relate to like they have.
Yeah.
I related to it, but I didn't know if anybody else would. And to see where it's gone now, just freaking, man, it freaking pumps me up because I'm like, dude, anything can happen. Shoot your shot. Don't be scared to go do something, because I thought it wouldn't be that. Like, I don't think people are going to love this as like whatever. And then how am I going to get Luke Combs on it? And then all of a sudden, Luke comes on it. Then everybody loves it. Now it's number one. Crazy story. Like,
Yeah, well, look at the life it's taken. Like, congratulations. That's so awesome. And that's great stuff. We are looking forward to the Different Nights, Same Rodeo tour coming to KX Country next year. It was actually the first show announced at that venue for next year. So we're kicking things off well. And we do look forward to seeing you. I know you have a busy day, so I'll wrap things up. But thank you again for taking the time. And we are looking forward to the tour in Canada next year.
hey, thanks for having me back. We're going to
Thanks,
rip
Bailey.
once again. Let's go. Thanks.
Enjoy the rest of your day, man. Thank you so much.
God bless. Let's go.